welcome to another episode of Byte Club Cinema. Today we will be watching Zack Snyder. Specifically, Snyder decided to make his own Star Wars with blackjack and hookers. I think I've used that joke before, but I'll use it again. Why not? Um, so, joining me on this is Diesel as usual.
Still locked in the basement, and Dom has unleashed a aggressive synthetic child that stabs me in my sleep, and he refuses to get rid of it.
Yes, well, it's the child that will save the world, the child that's the key to everything, like we saw in the creator. Only I programmed this with like Tanya, so enjoy. Haha!
And yet you put it down here with me, and I'm actively trying to kill it so it'll quit stabbing me.
Yes, exactly. Well, I can't have the child that's the key to everything actually getting out. That would stop me, you know. Haha. So, thank you for assisting in the disposal of that very important thing. Alright.
I
So,
don't have a choice.
Yes, exactly. Um, Now, I don't know too much about the movie or the story or anything. Um, I've heard largely mixed reviews. I thought there was a significant amount of hype around the movie, building up to it, because it is Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder has a very dedicated fan base, and I like several of his movies. I like 300, Watchmen. I thought those were good. I enjoyed Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is not a good movie, but it's a popcorn flick. You can turn it on, turn off your brain, you can enjoy it. It's fine. And Sucker Punch did not offend me, which is more than a lot of really, well, more than the creator anyway. The creator offended me with how stupid it was. I think it offended both of us. But, Sucker Punch was inoffensive.
Oh yeah.
He's like he's, Snyder is Michael Bay with a bit more style. The problem Snyder has very commonly, and we saw this with his DC movies, Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Justice League. Common trait there is he needs an editor. He can't, he's great sense of style, great sense of themes, great sense of romanticism to his movies, but when it comes to like the nitty gritty, he often bites off more than he can chew. So the day to day, the connective tissue of the story kind of suffers. He's not good at the details. Essentially, he hand waves. It's like he has set pieces in mind, but isn't great at connecting them. So you get a lot of plot holes, inconsistencies, and other issues. So that's especially true of Man of Steel and Batman v Superman. I liked those movies are flawed, but flawed in a very interesting way. We might have get around to watching those at some point and critiquing them. They are
And
fascinating for their combination of, on one hand, very well done on several aspects, but very shoddy on others. It's really interesting. But this one, don't know. Not sure what to expect. This could be, maybe, hopefully, this is more like 300 and Watchmen, but at the same time, I don't know. The problem is he got so big, it's to that point where he's not listening to other people. He's not as bad as J.J. Abrams. I consider J.J. Abrams to be far more vapid, way worse than he is. But Abrams has all of Snyder's problems while still also like having no idea what to do with the story. We saw it in Rise of Skywalker. He just had no idea what he was doing. He was just literally choosing ideas because they looked cool, not because they made any sense. And it's like, wow, that is really stupid. Like someone needs to take a roll up newspaper, smack you, and be like, no, Abrams, bad. Snyder needs something kind of like that. And that is, to be fair, that's a common flaw. A lot of creators get full of themselves, so they're just like, oh, whatever I think of, it'll be fine, and they don't like listen to criticism, or they don't have someone who's able to point out where they're going wrong, so they end up making mistakes, and their art suffers for it. Or they don't let it bake long enough. That's another problem. Like Snyder, he didn't rush Justice League. Justice League's a weird case because his daughter literally died, but the it needed more time in the oven. The whole trilogy there needed more time in the oven. I do know some of the fault is with the DC execs. He wanted like 6 movies or something like that to tell the story. They gave him half of that, so there is some fault with the executive meddling. But we'll see. We'll see on this one. I don't know. I overall like Snyder, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. Do you have Have you seen any of Snyder's movies, Diesel? Like 300 or Watchmen or any of those?
Uh, I, funny enough, no, I haven't, to my recollection, haven't heard, not heard, but watched any of his movies. And as to the whole J.J. Abrams and the Rise of the Last Skywalker, that isn't a Star Wars movie. That's not canonical, and I refuse to
I
accept it because it's some Mary Sue who could just basically throw fucking plants around because titties.
yeah, basically, yeah. The entire Star Wars sequel trilogy needs to just be utterly scrapped. It is so bad. It is awful. It is really awful. Force Awakens is A New Hope, but worse. Now, unfortunately, what we may be walking into here, this could be A New Hope, but worse. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
I'm just
what we're
gonna
gonna
say
get.
this:
Hmm.
it can't be as worse as that because it's not connected to a series that fans love, where the writers came in and said, "Fuck you, this is ours now. Go fuck yourselves."
That's true. Hey, you know what? That's a great point. To Zack Snyder's credit here. Now, I did hear he originally pitched this as a Star Wars movie. Kathleen Kennedy turned it down. So he did want to make this a Star Wars film, but when she turned him down, he went off and like basically did it himself. Scrubbed off the serial numbers so he couldn't get copyright sued. So to Snyder's credit, though, yeah, he's presenting this as something original, quote unquote, as his own. So yeah, you're right. This can't butcher Luke Skywalker like the sequels did. So that is a plus. That is a plus. Hey, hey, good job. Yeah, you definitely saw the positives there. I agree on that. All right. Whew. All right. Well, let's get to it. All right, are y'all set for the movie? I just hope this doesn't make us rage out as bad as the
Yeah,
creator did, because God, creator was dumb. Creator was so bad. That was bad. So this
we'll
is
see if the world intrigues me as much as it did. It'll probably. I sadly enough, y'all won't hear me screaming and such like I was due to me being at work. So I can't
yeah,
emote as much as I do, but I can definitely share
yeah,
if it bothers me.
yeah, yeah. So actually, technically, actually, what's funny is this is our second Star Wars tie movie, technically, because the creator, being upon the guy who did Rogue One, the creator was very similar to it. It was essentially a take. It was that kind of like Rogue One story, but in a not connected Star Wars. Same deal. This is also a Star Wars spinoff. So now we're gonna have two Star Wars spinoffs in a row. That's funny. That's real funny. Uh, if only people would read something else or watch something else, please. Like, can we get some Heinlein spinoffs, please? All right, let's go ahead and start the movie. 3, 2, 1, go! All right. Also, we should probably watch Starship Troopers at some point. Because I know, like, it has with, um, very little to do with the book, of course, as everyone knows. But it was funny in its own way.
I remember correctly, Starship Troopers was the one with the people on the hostile planet fighting off bugs.
Correct. That was them fighting bugs. It's based on the science fiction novel by Robert Heinlein. However, it's entitled in some of the character names only. Really, it borrows a couple things from the book, but Paul Verhoeven uh, apparently wrote the script on its own. So, so he just slapped the name on it to sell the movie. Okay, here we go. Royal Bloodline. Cool effect. I like the
Oh
special
my
effect there.
god.
It's a space
The
vagina.
universe is giving birth to a spaceship.
I mean, I like the portal effect, but yeah, that's very clearly a vagina. And they got Anthony Hopkins doing the narration. Man. Severing the royal bloodline forever. Okay, Thousand King. Very Dune-like.
That I don't know. So is this started near Earth? Because it didn't tell me it was starting in this was in a galaxy far, far away.
Who knows, yeah. But they're shoving a lot of world building into the narration. Like, you can have this unfold in the course of the story, guys.
Definitely a I get, like some of the key plot points as them explaining, okay, so this is how the conflict sort of started.
Yeah.
You know.
You can
So
show us
I
this,
get that, but you don't need to go this heavy in the world building.
Yeah. You could show us some of this, You could start with like a thing about showing us the king and queen being killed. That would do it.
All right.
Like just, you could
so
say
because this is a rebel. So this is going to be a Warhammer reference, but because this is a rebel moon, so we're going to be watching the orcs taking on the guardsmen and such.
Basically, yes. But yeah, no, we will probably watch the Warhammer TV show when it comes out. And I hear Henry Cavill's doing it. That should be awesome.
100%
Oh, sorry.
down.
And you know what? I forgot. Oh no. I forgot to give my usual caveats on this one. Whoops. Where's my mouse? Oh no. Ah, screwed up my mouse. No audio from the movie because copyright. There's an overlay because copyright, but you can see the subtitles. I did turn on the subtitles. Also, let me turn on the background music here to fill in the quiet moments. I forgot about that. There we go. All right, so here she is. Our protagonist.
I was going to say, in response to us watching the Warhammer, I was going to say, grandfather protects.
Yeah.
If you know it, you know it.
Okay. I actually know very little about Warhammer, so I know Slaanesh, because Slaanesh is cool.
All right.
There you go.
So I could do a little bit of lore, but when I refer to grandfather, that refers to Nurgle, as all of his followers refer to him as the grandfather because of how paternal he can be.
Okay, no worries. We'll get into that when we watch the show itself. So yeah, so you hear, okay, so our protagonist starts on a desert, farming on a planet. That's a nice view. I like the scenery. Special effects, so far no complaints. I like the setting. It's a little washed out color-wise. I do wish it was a tad brighter, but minor complaint.
I think I get the lighting as it's sunset, or they're trying to, show it as like sun setting. So yeah. I get the scene being a bit darker.
Okay, I like the little awkwardness. This is okay. This is fine. That's fine. Nice little play between them. That's fine. He had the crush on her, so did some of the others. That's fine. Okay, I like the town design. I like the mountains there. Scenery is nice. Yeah, going to the locality here, we're getting to know the local town. Obviously, they're setting up, oh no, my beloved peasant village scenario here.
Yeah. So I assume town's falling not into poverty, but into famine.
Yeah, they're having trouble getting food. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess they're going to be having a lucky break with a herd that's about 3 days, so that's a 6-day trip for them to hunt and kill, bring back meat.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's the guy from Wasp. I forgot his name.
All right, and they do believe in different gods, and a god of the hunt and harvest, I assume.
Fertility ritual. This is a completely plausible belief system. Okay, so they have gods, they got a religion, fertility ritual. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
See, this is
also glad this isn't. Also glad this isn't the we need children. You will breed. But you like it or not, it is.
Yeah. No, it's the celebrate for the gods. That's fine. I like that. And she's like, so she's got a choice between two. She's got the hunter there, and she's got the other guy, and she doesn't know which one to go with. That's interesting. All right.
I assume the other guys played as the actual interest, while the beginning with the hunter could be securing food. like
Yeah.
security, basically.
Well, yeah, the old man here is saying, "Well, hey, Den's the best hunter, and he likes you." Yeah, yeah. The struggle. Yeah, giving her some good fatherly advice. I like that. Advising, he says, "Hey, settle down. Use your youth while you got it." Smart advice on his part.
Yeah.
And now we're getting her backstory. She's only been here a couple of years. She's got something she's guilty about. She has maybe some
Not a whole
survivor's
lot.
guilt or something like that. I like that.
Okay, so she was a soldier.
Yeah.
Okay, so they go through a strict training regimen where they're just
Right.
turned into mindless killing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. This is fine. I like it. So this sets up her journey. I don't mind it. Okay. Yeah. So, woman reconnecting with her feelings. That's very feminine. She's not just a dude in a dress, as they say. She actually that's a very womanly thing of having to reconnect with emotions to try to establish whether she can be a mom or have a family. That's cool. I don't mind that.
I think
It's got.
I think instead of just womanly, I think it's definitely a case of like she it's definitely building her up to be a soldier,
Mm-hmm.
and at least to my knowledge, I do believe soldiers would have an issue being able to actually open up again.
Yeah.
Because in the military, you are beaten down, filled with rage, so they can take you and point you at somebody and say, "Go kill."
Yeah. In some cases, yeah. But for men, it's less of an issue than for women because women have to be emotionally available in order to be a good mom. That's the big thing. Um, for men, being emotionally closed
Guys,
off is a little more acceptable. We can function better like that. But yeah. Okay, and a giant ship has come that we saw earlier. All right. Now this
they're
is our
coming to
beloved peasant
collect.
village. Yeah. So they're in the outer world. So we learned from the intro that some of the outer worlds were breaking off for the Empire. And now these guys are being sent to put down the quote rebellion, the rebel moons. And yeah. And she recognizes that's why they're here. Yeah.
And then
Now again,
Exterminatus.
yes, I declare exterminatus of the rebel scum.
If they were here,
Yeah.
I understand where the leader's coming from because if they were here to negotiate or to talk, they wouldn't bring a warship.
Yeah, that's okay. Now we find out why they're here. Because he sold it to the rebels, and they found out. So they're like, "You're giving material aid to our enemies. We're gonna nuke you now, or strike fear into you." Yeah, they don't care. They're gonna kill you all. They're gonna kill you all. And, yeah, Gunner's clearly naive. Right. You pissed off the Empire. Now you're in trouble.
Yeah, no, I fully understand them not wanting to be buddy buddy.
Yeah.
Again,
Because
especially with
this
again
one
a
moron,
warship.
yeah, the moron sold the grain to the enemy. That's really that. Why'd you do that? I mean, I guess because it's on the fringes and they needed the money. But yeah, the Empire found out. Whoops. So yeah,
Yeah,
but
no, it's also the
this
case
is
of, well, like, we'll tell them how fertile our land is and we can sell crops for money. It's like, do you think the Empire is going to pay you well?
yeah, no, they're just
At
gonna
most, they'd
take
be
it,
like, oh, that's cool.
yeah,
Go
yeah,
make us crops. What
yeah,
about
or
payment?
not.
Your payment is you get to live.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I like this as this game thing. The Empire, you see, the Empire has very order. It's pro order. That makes sense. From their perspective, these guys are giving material aid to the enemy. Makes total sense why they would crack down, send a warship here to intimidate the locals to stop supplying food to the enemy. Totally fine. I like totally plausible so far. As I said, so far the only bad part
Also,
right
not
now is
bad
the
as ship designs either.
yeah. So far, the only bad thing is that opening narration was a bit dense. Like, they should have shown, not told
Alrighty,
quite as
and
much. Okay, badass
man,
uniforms.
I
I like
wonder
that.
if the hold up, I wonder if the Empire or the bad guys, considering the potential imagery with those sort of suits.
Well, I mean, I think the
I
Empire
wa-
is definitely intended to be the villains. Oh, yeah. You're definitely supposed to take
oh,
the Empire's villain.
oh no, but they definitely dress them like they're the Third Reich. Look at the commanding suits. That is very similar. Okay, that is.
Okay. Welcome you to his
Uh,
warm embrace. Alright. The guy with the beard looks like Hugh Jackman. I know that's not Hugh Jackman, but it looks like Hugh Jackman.
all right, now kiss.
Okay. So far, so good.
I would be shitting bricks if somebody was being that friendly.
Yeah, I know. I mean, so far so good. It's like hopefully this is just standard. Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. This is definitely a setup for something bad.
He's trying to pick at
Right.
his psychology.
Yeah. So you think of these as your children. So if I threaten them, you'll do what we want.
And definitely with the way he was prodding him, just like, well, no, I don't take credit. We all did this. Yeah, but responsibility falls on somebody, doesn't it?
We need food. Can you give us food? That's actually really nice. But this is probably bait.
Hmm. This is a Faustian bargain. There's always a catch.
No, you should agree to sell it. Agree to give him the food. Agree to give him the food. Like, you need to say yes. Like, we will sell you what we can. Yes, happily. Certainly. Yes, we will strike a bargain and we will sell you your food. Yeah. Give the dude what he wants. He's gonna murder everybody if you don't.
You know, he's trying to play nice. It's either that or
Alright, he's
he's
trying to downplay the. Oh dear, oh no, you don't decline. No. Yeah, Oh no. Oh no, he already knows that they sold it. He already know. He came in knowing the answer to this. That's why he asked him for it. Shouldn't have put the
He's
hand on him.
already picked it apart. I must admit, I do like the leader's look.
Yeah, he looks like a commissar.
He definitely appears, with the way he is, he's not big, he's not burly, he appears meek and weak. I think it's definitely, I will give him credit as this seems purposeful in the sense of making him seem non-threatening, which is definitely good for lowering somebody's guard when you're trying to prod into them to twist them to do what you need.
Yeah. Okay, they know that this is the one who did it. Alright.
And he threw him under the bus.
Whoops. No, what are you doing?
I hope this dude gets killed.
Why are you calling him a liar? You basically just made him look like a liar from the commissar, you moron. That was not the right play there.
Oh, the commissar isn't happy.
Yeah.
And the dude's now realizing that he just threw the community leader under the bus.
Yeah, you just realized that you contradicted him. You freaking idiot, you should have stuck with the play that Sindri outlined, you dummy. Okay. And he's about to shoot him. What? Okay.
He's gonna beat him.
I'll beat him. Okay. I like those masks. The ones with like the red hats and the mask there. They're really cool.
Definitely an human vibe from them.
Yeah. This is really good, by the way, so far. Very good. Very good tension. The character was an idiot, but he was an idiot in character.
Okay, so he's an admiral.
Yeah.
And this is where he realizes his mistake.
And that's the moment he realized he fucked up. What? Oh, okay. A little bit of a twist there.
And the justice pose is revealed on how violent he can get. And now the dude gets to realize his mistake on his people are now subjugated.
Yep. Basically he decided that Sindri was lying to him.
I'll give him 10. And now he realizes that they weren't here to be nice. And now they're going to station troops here to make sure you do the work.
Yeah. Whoops. So yeah, Sindri's play was the correct one.
I also like the designs for the suits.
Yeah.
Somewhat futuristic, but look like current military.
Yeah. I'm sure someone with like military background could pick them apart, but yeah, they're fine to me visually. I don't see anything that says, "Oh, that's stupid." Robot, nice. Okay. I like the robot.
Actually, I just they kind of remind me of the Clay Soldiers.
Yeah. They got Anthony Hopkins doing the voice of a robot. Okay. Man.
I wonder if the robots are sentient.
Yeah, it's also interesting. A lot of the foreign troops too also had like foreign accents and things. So like the admiral had some sort of accent. So does this guy, like kind of a Russian accent, I think. So the Empire does seem to be like multicultural in some ways, but still evil. So that's also kind of neat.
Yeah.
Also, we get the different attitudes of the troops. This guy, a little more respectful, a little classier, at least on the surface. The other guy is just a dumb brute. Jimmy?
Oh, that's what they refer to the robots as.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's okay. Awkward moment to put backstory. Oh, don't shoot it! You were just talking about how you really liked having one. The hell?
You ain't gotta be an a-hole to the robot. Come on now.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Now they're laying it on a little thick here.
Yeah. I wouldn't have minded him saying that, and
yeah, he could have just said it.
I think at most, like, to show he's a bit of an a-hole, he could have tricked it. I don't think the whole needing to shoot and then threaten.
Yeah, exactly. It's over the top. I do like the way the bolts splatter like plasma, so that was a cool effect.
I don't know why the boss is defended. Yeah, what a great leader.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, why shoot the robot? I don't get it. Yeah, that makes no sense. I mean, I don't know. It's similar to the creator we had, where they have like the we got to show that this guy's a hothead, and it's like, well, if he was so much of a hothead, guess what? He would have gotten busted. Like, that dude would not be allowed. Like, in a proper military setup, he'd have been washed out because he's clearly not good at taking orders. Clearly not good at teamwork.
Yeah, no. Also, I don't know why they would have a commander in charge, or a captain, whatever rank he is, that actively is just like, yeah, I'll let you slide with whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That wouldn't be the case. It shows they have sloppy discipline. Clear sign that the writers don't know how the military works. Have no military background at all. They're just basically laying on the tropes to make him a villain. It just comes off as stupid. Because
The
now we
easiest
think,
way they could
because
have
now the Empire's
shown
military
him
comes off
being
as incompetent.
evil was towards the people,
Yeah,
not his troops or anybody in
yeah,
his troop, including the machine, but
right,
shown, their disregard for the people here.
right. Yeah, exactly. What they as soon as he started getting abusive to the other people in there, other beyond just like friendly razzing, which would have been fine. Like him picking on the private or bullying the private would be fine. That happens. But like pointing a gun at him, no. Guess what? Your commander would just shoot you in the head and put you down like a rabid dog. You don't do that. That's not proper teamwork.
It's either
But yeah,
that or he's
threatening.
gonna get in your face, scream,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
scream at you, and he's gonna make you do some demeaning work.
Yeah, you would not enjoy what happens if you threatened a teammate, because party cohesion, battalion cohesion on that. No, just no. That's really
I
no.
would have liked if he would have gotten that dude's face, yelled at him, and then, stopped the yelling and said, look, it is us versus them.
Yeah,
Keep it down. We are a unit.
yeah. Or if they establish that this guy is a known problem, they're putting him, and that's why he's here is because he does this, and this is their way of getting him chewed out. That would be fine. They make clear as exceptional, but honestly, they're not spending that much time on him. He's a throwaway character. They're clearly they're just throwing the trope of look at this guy, he's a bad dude. Look how we'll show it, and they show it really stupidly. If they would just mean to the townspeople, that's all you had to do. Really, they went too far. Same problem as the creator. I don't know what it is with writers and having to go too far to establish someone's a villain. It's like we get it. We get it. You can stop. Because at a certain point, it breaks your
It'd be like in Star Wars, them like showing stormtroopers going around orphanages and kicking babies and stuff. Just like,
yeah,
look how evil they are. Just look
yeah,
how evil they are. So we kind of got it. They're with the
yeah.
bad guys.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. It's really stupid. Yeah, it's Hitler kicking a puppy. You don't need Hitler to kick a puppy to know he's evil. Sorry. And as a result, also here's the consequence. Now the Empire looks incompetent because it means they bring in soldiers, they don't train them properly, they don't instill proper discipline, and they have sloppy designed units that don't have good cohesion. How do they acquire power if they're that bad? I mean, it's bad.
Now I am with the town turning on him.
Sorry, say again?
Until machines move in. Like the dude said, yeah,
Yeah.
with that money, you'll be able to get machines to do the work. No longer need to do it by hand. No, they won't.
I think they demonstrated they have no humanity. I'm pretty sure that appeal will fail. I mean, I
I
get
do
their
understand
logic.
people in this panic lost their leadership and are just like,
Yeah,
okay, well, if we show we're invaluable, they won't get rid of us.
right. Well, no. They basically they said 10,000 and leave you two. They're going to take all of it, let you die, and then move on to the next village. That's what's actually going to happen.
Yeah, at most they're using you to, have the robot watch. Okay, so this is how
Yeah.
you work the land.
All
Get
right.
the machines to
Replicate.
do it.
Yep. Well, she didn't exactly cause this. It was Gunnar.
Okay.
I do like the thing between these two, like the old dude and her. I like the fatherly angle. I like
I
it.
do understand her thinking. She knows how this is going to end, but she knows the villagers won't listen.
Right. Yeah. Not. Her reasoning is fine.
Okay, so he's trying to instill her to rise up instead of run.
I like that. but at least they die on their feet.
They're dead anyways.
Yeah, they're going to get starved to death. You got 10 weeks. So the Empire comes back in 10 weeks. You have that long.
I definitely liked if he would have said, and if you run away, their blood's on your hands because you're choosing, basically telling her, choosing not to act is still a choice.
Yeah, that would have been a good... Yeah.
The only difference is you somehow live with it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Horny dude is kind of horny.
Gotta show how evil they are.
Yeah. I mean, this part, if they had just kept to this and not the pointing the gun at the others, this would have been fine, because they did set this up. To be fair, they did set this up. And this does happen.
Fair enough, but this is beating a horse over the head.
That's true, too. Now, as the instigating incident that might get her involved, I think it's fine. Like, I definitely believe that that would set her off. How about punching? Yeah, you're outnumbered, but get on to the kid.
Of course.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, now, him as, like, the older and more, like, disciplined version of it, I mean, it makes sense, then, that he would allow the younger ones a little bit. Now, I'm curious how long they're going to keep this going. I mean, so basically he designed the, why don't you give up the element of surprise by yelling? You should just walk up behind one of them and put the axe in his skull. That's how you start this conversation. They're not going to listen to you. That's so dumb.
Oh no, they gotta show, how badass this woman is against the evil.
Yeah, I mean, if she has any kind of special ops training at all, then she would know that to defeat a more superior numbers, you surprise attack. You don't walk in and say, "Hey, here I am." You take them by surprise. It's so dumb. It's so this okay. Man, the setup wasn't half bad. All right, we'll see how they do the action sequence here. I mean, the tool's doing some heavy lifting here. Okay, she's got a gun. Gun good. I mean, yeah.
I'm honestly surprised they're even letting the men, touch her at all.
Yeah. So that at least is slightly more realistic. I mean, she's using knives. She's not beating them with her bare hand. She's shooting them, which is fine. She's hitting them with a heavy axe. That's fine. She's stabbing them in key areas. That's fine. Now, the fact she's able to, block them, though, is really unrealistic. I mean, she is, half their weight, if that. And these aren't muscular, trained
Also,
fighters.
I'd just like to say, all of these fighters attacking her one-on-one.
Yeah.
After typical... one of them is not a threat anymore, then the other one moves in, hyper-realistic.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, that's a bad trend, and that's a fight choreography issue. That's in a lot of movies, but yes, good, well noted. I'll just put it between your head. You already told the robot doesn't fight! And you know he doesn't do that!
And apparently this is where that just changes?
I guess? I don't know.
Robots
Huh?
fight now.
What? Wait, what? Did it oh, it shot him, or? Oh, yeah, okay, it did shoot
Yeah.
him. It just shot him for, like, holding it non-standard. Oh, okay, so maybe the robot decided to do it on his own? Now, see, I'm fine with that. That's kind of cool. Like, the whole interplay, it liked the girl, it saved the girl. That's fine. That's actually a cool setup. I
That's
like
not
that.
bad, but like
Yeah, that whole fight sequence was more annoying than fun.
one
I hate it. I hate it.
issue is, first thing was, of course, they got to set up. These guys are evil. It's just like I couldn't tell by them like leaving a whole village to start. I would have guessed they're the good guys.
Yeah. No
You know
nuance.
what? You know what? Zack Snyder. After trying to assault that woman, I still believe they're the good guys. I definitely need more proof that they're the bad guys. Maybe have them go to an orphanage, order 66, or potentially, do worser stuff to them. Maybe then I might start believing these might be bad guys.
Yeah,
But I also can't wait for a strong female lead to like turn into Superman and fly into the enemy ship and destroy it because she's so cool.
Yeah. God. It's also tiresome, as they say. I mean, I like the engraving on the weapon is cool.
I mean, if this wasn't for the robots, I thought with the way the lead is and stuff, I thought I was watching Resident Evil. That I was watching the live action Resident Evil, the way that played out.
Mm-hmm.
We sure this isn't Jill Valentine? We sure about that?
Well, at least with like Mila Jovovich's character, at least like she's like genetically enhanced to be way stronger than a normal human, so that's fine. Also, Mila Jovovich is cool, so I do like her in Fifth Element.
Fair enough.
It's become such a ugly trope now. It's just getting annoying because now everyone's basically just copying Fifth Element.
I'm sorry.
At least with Fifth and the character in Fifth Element was at least cool. I mean, she was interesting and vulnerable. She wasn't just like wind up action doll. She had some humanity to her. Okay, now this character, I will be fair again. This female character here, I cannot remember her name for the life of me. But the PTSD angle is not bad. The guilt over her past thing is not bad. I want that to play out. She did ultimately do the right thing in saving the girl. That's fine. I just wish, again, that the soldiers had not been quite so over the top on that. Although you did at least get one of them stand up to the others. That's nice. So there's that.
Yeah.
It's just, I like the, horses with something on their heads. That's fine, design-wise.
I mean, honestly, that twist of, everybody else is evil except for this soldier's like, man, just like, I guess, like Finn, the stormtrooper who turned to the rebels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
I can't, like...
Yeah. Well,
they had
it's
it
a Star Wars
set
thing.
up from a mile away.
Yeah. This is a take on Star Wars, to be fair. This is how Snyder wanted to do with Star Wars.
Now, if this was like a parody of it, mocking it, I'd give the movie full credits. If this is meant to be taken seriously, yeah, I mean, I can't say I'm real happy with how dumb you think I am.
Yeah.
Like, are we sure we shouldn't have a character just come on screen and be like, by the way, the Empire, bad guys. We the good guys.
Now, if you want a show that did a great example with evil Empire, Firefly. Firefly was really good about showing the Empire as evil, but not because of like this movie did over the top, but like the bureaucracy, the corruption, those things. It was so much better. It was so much better. Belisarius. Okay, so we get some backstory on her.
So she was part of Rebels.
Okay. Alright, Belisarius. Sure, okay, so there's bloodlusted generals and stuff. Okay.
Oh, is that young general? Oh. I can respect that.
I respect that, yeah. That's cool. Alright, so Belisarius sounds like an interesting dude. I respect a man who loves war so much he's willing to go right into the middle of it. Are you going to shoot me?
Testing her metal.
Yeah. Maybe he knows the gun's unloaded. That'd be funny. Okay, yeah, he knew it was unloaded.
Wasn't loaded.
Okay, he knew it was empty. But he's like, alright, you're willing to kill me when you have the chance. Cool.
So that's how she got put in.
So this is kind of Thanos-like in my opinion, but... Oh, that's cool. Alright, this makes me like this Belisarius guy. This sounds like an interesting bad guy.
Yeah, definitely that Thanos.
Yeah. I like that. Like, he likes combat and fighting, but he can also see merit in others. And he tests people to find if they have courage.
He knows.
And refine it.
Yeah, no. Only the hard. So yeah, no, he sensed a soldier in her. A good soldier.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's good character development for him. That makes me look forward to it. I mean, I'll watch as the story completely destroys any potential it had, but it still sounds cool.
It's interesting and also definitely, like, I can see how he's a commander.
Yeah. Yeah, noble royal display. Yay! Royalty! Woo! The Emperor of Mankind!
Nah, I feel like that king doesn't do dad jokes like the Emperor would.
Yeah, sadly. You give him a text-to-speech device, yeah.
Oh, I wonder if Belisarius killed the king.
Oh, that'd be neat. Well, they said an
The
assassin...
only reason I'm saying that is because the way his face was. If you look at the way his face was when after the king gave a speech, he wasn't happy. He gave a fake smile, but his face immediately turned towards an angered scowl while staring towards the king.
Now, that makes sense. Have a lover... Okay. Have a lover, have somebody to fight for and have their back. So she lost her partner. Okay. A bit of... I mean, I like that, by the way, I like that they're showing us this rather than telling us. This is good. They should have done this with the narration.
So, she's trained by a commander who always saw combat, so definitely a case of...
Yeah.
I can understand her combat experience. She's a soldier who was trained by basically an elite.
Right. So she's elite, so even though she's physically weaker than male soldiers, she knows how to make up for it, because, she wouldn't have passed otherwise. She's a good shot, she's a good leader, yeah. I really like the design of the plasma bolts. Snyder, by the way, Snyder is very clearly taking a lot of stuff here from Warhammer in terms of costumes. This is definitely a lighter Warhammer in some ways. I have to turn down the music. Music's a little loud. The sound mixing is pretty bad. Music's way too loud in some bits. Okay. I like that. Now, see, that was good, by the way. That whole sequence, I really like that. That was a really good sequence. Good job. Good. We will trash this movie when it gets something wrong. When it does something right like that, no, good job. That was pretty good.
Yeah, no,
I like that.
I didn't mind that. That was good. I definitely still don't like that. Like, even with the context, I still don't like that scene because of how over the top it was. And just the blatant feminist, power fantasy of fighting evil men and kicking their asses.
Yeah, that part is true. It's because it's such a tired setup at this point. It can work. It's just it's overused.
Honestly, what I would have preferred is if she had stuck up to her people when they saw soldiers threatening to kill a family because they wouldn't, either get moved, wouldn't go out to the fields to begin farming or wouldn't move out of their house for those soldiers. And something that would fall in line with their orders.
Yeah. Yeah, I will also say her flashback does contradict the behavior of the troops we just saw. Like that, them being as undisciplined as they are. Like, I mean, maybe they don't serve Belisarius. Maybe they serve somebody else. Maybe that's why. Maybe Belisarius had high standards and the others didn't. But their behavior in that charm, like shooting a robot and threatening their compatriots, is not consistent with how the training that she just described and we flash back to. So yeah, there was a plot hole on it. There's a contradiction.
Especially for something like my men are starving. So you're going to send a bunch of dudes down that don't know how to act to make sure that you are fed?
Yeah. Why would you send the troops that don't have good discipline? You're a moron. I don't respect... Yeah. I don't know. Belisarius got set up really well, but... I like the alien designs on here. Really cool. Great designs. I like this guy with the candles. It's really cool.
Definitely, it's very conflicting on her backstory and how, the training was and such.
Yeah.
And how the soldiers acted compared to how they act on the field.
Mm-hmm.
It's just we really need this. It's almost like, okay, so this red button right here will destroy the whole ship. We're going to put one security camera that barely works in front of it. That'll be our, line of defense, our perfect line of defense.
Okay, now this is funny. I do like, this is a nice little twist on the the woman is the target. No, in this case the alien wants the dude. That's funny. That amuses me. Also, she's very different from the Luke Skywalker archetype, because she's the battle-hardened PTSD person. He is the cunning rogue, so he is kind of Han Solo, but he doesn't have the street smarts that she does. So, that's an inversion of tropes. Yeah, announcing that loudly, well, okay. I don't know if that's the right move.
Oh, the bug's talking.
I like that. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Oh, see.
Again, I like the bug. I like how they got the Rocky Horror Picture Show basically going on in the corner. That is amusing.
You got much else you can do.
Well, now she's going to. You dum-dum. Oh, okay. I know how many there you are. Not the first time we've had this happen. I do also like that the bar is kind of a Wild West bar as opposed to like the Mos Eisley Desert bar. You know, the set designs. I
Now,
have
I
no complaints about
am
the set designs and
questioning how the rifles work exactly.
well, they throw plasma. They splash, so they're not hard bolts. They're soft bolts, like molten liquid almost. It looks like.
Uh,
Which I'm fine with that. I mean, it's a nice little twist.
but well, no, in those shots they're penetrating guys and shooting into the back.
Yeah.
Yet they couldn't penetrate a wooden table?
Good question on that. I don't know what the physics are like. Yeah, that you know what? That is a fair point. I don't know. Unless maybe the bar invests in blaster-proof furniture specifically for events like this. Although one would wonder why no one has armor. Unless they do. I don't know. Well, maybe well, that's true. We did see her wearing a uniform. Maybe she has armor. Okay, so this is the Han Solo proper here. Oh, he's got a man bun. Oh no, you instantly lose a dozen coolness points, my guy. Ah, are you Mifune? No, don't wear a man bun. I like his accent.
Right.
The fact that he's Irish. Lose the man bun, dude. It's space.
I use their ship.
Alright. Sounds like fun, I'm in. Alright, I like him. I like him so far.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like that they use the dash of Asian there. You see that? Okay. Set designs, I really like. I like the character set. It's very clearly very heavily Asian inspired, which I always enjoy. I do always like my Asian cyberpunk feel. Well, in this case, it's
No, that's what reminded me of. The soldiers' armor, kind of like somewhat Shogun or honestly Mongolian. It kind of looks Mongolian with the way it looks.
Interesting. Yeah, good catch. But it could be a reference to how Star Wars is based on the Kurosawa movies.
Fair enough. Hence why earlier I said their armor, that I'm trying to remember if the clay soldiers. No, I'll probably think of something else then. Never mind. But it's either Mongolian or reminded me of the clay soldiers.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. I also will like to point out the way the guns work in this are very inconsistent. So you're telling me they can shoot a hole through a person and damage the wall behind them, but they can't shoot through wooden furniture.
Yeah, basically.
It's also the case, I will bring up, like you said, if it is shooting like molten liquid, why didn't any of the wood catch on fire?
Yeah, fair point. As the only thing I can think of is some kind of like plasma resistant thing going on, But in that case, why not make the armor out of it? You know?
It definitely point. Well, no, I'd question if it's plasma. It's just why the fuck would it be used on furniture?
Yeah.
That would be the weirdest thing because I would assume
Yeah.
that would not be commonplace.
Yeah. Oh, they capture something. Okay.
He's
Okay.
having fun with his ship.
Alright. I guess that's how they plug in, I guess? Is that an interface or is it just a pen?
It's either plug in or that's how he cleans.
Yeah. Oh. Now, okay, so the main inspiration for this, okay, Magnificent Seven. This is Magnificent Seven. They're gathering outlaws to come save a peasant village. This is Magnificent Seven. Have you seen Magnificent Seven?
Okay, so it's a man of honor.
Or the Seven Samurai? Have you seen that?
Can't say I have.
Okay. We should watch that at some point. It's really good.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Is that a
griffin?
Is that a griffin?
Yeah, it looks like a griffin. This is cool.
Okay, I'm down for the dude doing this instead of the chick.
Yeah.
Because we don't know his backstory.
Yeah. And we do need characters to have skills that she does not have. She needs to have limitations to what she can do. So far, she's
Now, he is a
acting within
fighter,
the bounds. Yeah.
But he definitely gives off that beast tamer vibe.
Yeah.
So he's appearing small and non-threatening.
Right. First, you appear non-threatening.
Yeah, so he's a
Okay.
beast tamer. I like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. See, it's something that she can't do, so that's good. It explains, why she needs help. Now, it would be fun if he gets to take it with him. That'd be neat.
I like this. I like this.
Yes, this is good.
I'll give them credit for this. Instead of her coming in, strong arming the shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good. They use this wisely as a character moment for the new guy. Cool. Samandri, I guess that's one of the alien languages.
Seems this definitely the bird understands him.
Yeah. The language of the beasts or some such. Who knows?
I do like this. This is real nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's wholesome. It's like, aw, I got a puppy. Yeah, he earned its respect.
Okay, I'll give you credit on this, Snyder. All right. Having a guy come in who, a male, come in and actually do something that she would have no idea how to is really cool.
Yes, that was a smart move on the writing. Again, it shows party balance. It explains why she needs help. And it's good to not have one character who can do everything. Because, boy, again, that is tiresome. And it gives you a chance, and now I like this guy. This guy seems cool. I already like the Irish dude because he's got the cool accent. And I like this guy because, yeah. And what's neat too, like his whole style, this reminds me of some of the really neat like 80s Beastmaster or Conan kind of genre. Because I mean, you could take the sci-fi out of this. I mean, right now you're looking at like 80s barbarian fantasy right here with this shot. I mean, this could be like a classic mythic monster going through this. So this is cool. It really gives some diversity to the setting. It's not all sci-fi laser stuff. You also get beasts and things like that. But yep, but at the same time, he's not perfect. He's gonna have to work for it. But I'm fine with this. I'm fine with him having to overcome difficulties. Cool. I'm glad it wasn't just instant success. And this is very,
and
again,
then he falls
very...
to his death.
But yeah, no, this is also very well shot. It's very well edited. The designs are really good. Good music too. Neat.
Yeah,
Right,
I do like how he's taken in being freed from the shackle.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, so that was very cool.
That's cool. I like that. Yeah, she's seen enough incoming to know that it wasn't going to hit her. The other two didn't, so they ducked. I'm fine with that. Fine with that.
All right. So, judging off time, we may be able to get a bit further into this, but towards the end, I may have to dip due to me having to shoot home.
Oh no! Well,
so we may not get the full movie in.
Oh no! Wait. Oh,
I got about an hour left before I get out.
Oh, crud! I am so sorry. We took too long in the intro. That's my bad. That was my bad. Apologies. Okay, well, at least he didn't renege on the bet. I'm glad we don't have that twist. Thank goodness. Yeah. Nope, he's a man of his word. Good character moment. Now, that doesn't mean that he's going to let you ride him, though. The Griffin could look at you and be like, dinner. I'm going to... But, yeah. I think you're about to find out that, yeah, he just made it look easy, Mike Uchisada. Tasty human.
Alright, so they didn't do the cliche of, oh no, stop, you can't kill him.
Yeah, I mean, he was a man of his word, but he was also kind of a dick. So I don't feel bad that he just got killed. I think it's very clear he was not a good dude. So no, him getting killed. Hey, that's your own damn fault, you moron.
Also, they
you're not
don't have
on.
a ref. Also, like this isn't as much of a big deal, but they did not reference how fast travel is in space.
True. I mean, we saw
So
they
it's
have
definitely the case we
portals.
don't know time and how urgent things are getting.
Yeah, you're a good point. They should be telling us like how many days after or something like that. Because we have a deadline. We have 10 weeks. So it's 10 weeks until the showdown happens. How much time is left? You need to build some tension for us, please. Okay, new
Yeah, 10
character
weeks
all of a sudden.
before the Empire comes to claim the
Right.
food.
48 hours remain. 24 hours remain. The dawn of the final day. Zelda did it correctly with Majora's Mask. I like the lady with
Yeah,
the
no,
cool
because
hat.
definitely now the Empire is going to kill them because you killed our soldiers.
You're dead.
You betrayed the Empire.
I like her design. Man, God, some of the designs in this are really good.
Yeah, Bloodborne-esque.
Yeah.
Betty, you ever heard of a place called Yarnum?
Yeah.
Nemesis.
Her name's Nemesis? That is awesome. I like that.
So I assume she is going to be... I guess that I'm assuming references Nemesis from Greek mythology.
Maybe. Probably. Snyder would do that, yeah.
They got a beast tamer, so she might be the quick draw.
Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely not a sniper. So you have the hand-to-hand... So you have a melee, a farmer... a melee, a farmer, the pilot...
Oh, that's a big-ass spider.
Oh, I like that.
I don't like it.
Wait, I thought you liked monsters.
I like monster, but I... Never mind. Okay, I can kind of vibe with it.
Alright.
I don't like spiders.
Oh, okay.
I like monsters, but I have arachnophobia. I'm not a fan of spiders.
Oh, okay. This child's mine. Okay, so so the spider, so this spider is native to the planet, but because it's a mining planet, their species is dying due to the pollution. That's cool. I like that. Now, see, this is how you show the Empire is evil without, like, having them, rape women. This is a lot better. This is better writing.
Yeah.
More of this.
Never mind. Okay, so she katanas.
Okay, alright, so she's also melee. Alright, so not quick draw.
Alright.
Katana. That's fine.
So I don't mind the way they humanize this. A local species killing as revenge for the fact that she will never get to see her own children.
Right, because the Empire destroyed the planet, essentially, for the sake of the resources. Yeah, that's fine. It shows us, the Empire is rapacious. They do not care about the damage that they do in the name of what they take. They're collective. They don't believe in respecting individual property or individual rights. They're collective. It's for the greater good. We will sacrifice. Oops. Now I do also like that.
Okay, so she's got a robotic arm.
Neat. Maybe two of them. Yeah. I don't know if she has one or two robotic arms.
I think two.
Yeah. Well, I do also like that she is not like just perfectly one-shotting like in one thing. Again, like the other guy, she's having a little difficulty. She's gonna win, but she's
Now
not
I am
perfect.
questioning how resilient
Oop.
those arms are, because it did just have a leg go through the center of it and it seems to be functioning fine.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Now, it's also, by the way, great character moment for this guy. I mean, he's seeing. Oh, this is his first time ever seeing a rampaging spider monster, and his impulse is, "I'm gonna go save that kid." That's cool. That's great character on Gunner there.
Okay, lady, you did not think to heat up the blades when you had the element of surprise.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Where? Let's see. Hot swords that can cut things. Where have I seen that before? Anyway. But yeah, you're right. It's
Now, I
like,
do
why did you
appreciate
wait?
the fact that she's only aiming for the thorax.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I do know a bit of spider biology. That is where, like, major organs are placed.
Yeah. Yeah. But you are correct. Why didn't she do that from the get-go? Why did she wait on heating up the blades? Unless there's a warm-up time? I don't know. Maybe it's like, yeah, you gotta give him a few seconds.
Let's
Could also,
hope
could,
that sticks.
yeah. It could also be she didn't initially want to kill her. That she was trying to give her a chance to back off.
Yeah, no, so she doesn't, Yep. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So I think the reason she didn't heat him up right away is she was trying to see if, like, after maybe losing a limb or two, she would back off and, like, run away. In which case she would have allowed her to live. Yeah. Okay. Alright, that's fine then. For that character, that's fine.
So killing was the last resort. Got it. Alright, I'm cool.
Yeah. I don't like her design. That was really nice. So far we've had two very good character intros here. The Beastmaster and the Katana Export. Yeah, I'll kind of agree with that. Kindness is a good thing. Oh. Oh. Okay. The elite guard.
So that also explains her combat expertise.
Huh, caught a bird. Nice. Good dog. Wait, does she have magic hoopy powers? Now, I like that she does have a proper military haircut while she's in the military.
And the kid's magic.
Oh, okay. She uses the force. Alright. No. You see, it's worse than that. The princess isn't magical. She's Goku.
Oh god, not Goku.
And that's a kind of an obscure Dragon Ball reference. Alright, so kid's a natural for Disney. I'm surprised Disney doesn't assume. Anyway, no. Princess Issa is a Disney princess. Okay, sure, yeah. Now say let it
And
go.
might be plot X Machina.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so I'm gonna. I'm not sure if I'll still be here for it. Not sure if you want to hold the stream for 30 minutes till I shoot home.
Sure,
But
no, we can BRB. Are you leaving now?
no. I'm still gonna be a bit. But I'm gonna make
Okay.
a prediction. The royal family was killed so they could harvest the daughter's healing properties. Calling that now.
Now, at least the king here is not. Also, the king's not a complete dick either. The king is very clearly concerned for the daughter and all that, so that's good. And the daughter is clearly a decent person, so they are at least showing that the royal family are not monsters. I like that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take the gamble and say, I immediately forgot the commander's name. The guy who adopted her.
Yeah.
After the commander, I'm going to say he went in, killed the royal family, took the daughter, has her locked away, and is harvesting her powers to potentially try to achieve immortality so he can run the empire as an immortal god king.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good prediction. Yeah, I think she is probably the princess is probably still alive. Yeah, I think that's a fair guess for sure. Yeah, they utilizing the healing powers to achieve godhood. Yeah, makes sense. Now, by the way, I like how each planet has a different theme and overall structure. Like we saw Wild West with the bar thing and we saw kind of barbarian fantasy with another. Um, then now here we've got Greek, and on the last one we had more cyberpunk. So I'm digging this. I like how each one has a different theme. It's not just all the same. It's not a dozen different desert planets like Star Wars. God. But yeah, good variety. Down and look drunk. Okay, that's cool. He sounds familiar. I've seen this actor before. Okay, another PTSD. I like that. Guilt over the death of his men.
And it seems like he lost an arm.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so this is, so I have seen it before. I'm not trying, I don't want to be redeemed.
We'll appreciate her being a soldier and knowing how to talk to a commander to get them to rise to action.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so he is the Korath in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's the one when Star-Lord says, "I'm Star-Lord." He's like, "Who?" That's him. So, okay, good actor. I like him.
Okay.
Very, very good casting, by the way. I do like most of the actors that we've seen here. Now, he's the first one.
So they have like a sort of force field to keep the ship pressurized.
Yeah, it's fine. I like that.
And I assume a captured informant.
Oh, right. Remember we saw this guy taken away.
Yep. I like how he's dressed like a white collar worker.
Yeah, he has good taste in clothing. Also, yeah, with a bullet to the head. Good lord, never trust them. Okay. Yep. Ouch. That's a. Well, that's a. Ow. I mean, at least it's instantaneous. But ow. Oh, okay.
It may
So
have
they have the
paralyzed
ability.
him.
No, I think he's
Because
dead.
by the way that looked, that was aimed at severing the spinal cord
Right. Right.
in the neck
It keeps.
region.
Yeah, it keeps the brain intact. So he's dead for sure. But they have the ability to extract info from dead bodies. So it makes sense that he would kill him without asking more questions. I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
It's like
There's
it
also the
doesn't
case,
matter.
like, now I can check to see if you were lying.
Yeah, perfectly fine. I mean, he killed him in
So,
a
at
way that
least the
preserves the information.
villain... So, outside of sending dumb troopers, which may have not been his decision, they may have not been handpicked by him,
Yeah.
he's very deliberate and very intelligent with his actions.
So far, so
At
good
least he's
on this,
not,
yes.
big, dumb, bad guy who got his way for plot.
Oh, Levitica. Okay. They got the Jedi cloaks. Okay, but she's already at Levitica, so now they're being sent to Levitica. Okay. So the bad guys are coming to the planet where they already are. Oh. Yeah, they don't care about them. I mean, they don't know that those are rebels, but they know that Levitica is supporting the rebels. Okay. So now we will see how they deal with, like, a proper kingdom, where they know the king is sympathetic. What do they do? How do they deal with this? Because these aren't, like, village farmhands. These guys have a proper military and all that. What kind of forces they try out?
Okay, that kind of looks like a Predator vibe, honestly.
I like it. Cool. So these are, I guess,
Yeah.
agents of the Empire here. Maybe? Or not?
They might be the rebels.
Oh, these might be the... Oh, these are Blood Axe. This is Blood Axe. Okay.
Okay, so these are the rebels.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, yeah, we're not expecting you to do it for free. Okay, now, alright, so now we're getting a little bit of the stakes. You know, that one ship is, like, really, really bad. Do you have no sense of obligation? You got him into this mess. He put his village on the line for your sakes. What do you say to that? What, do they have honor? This is a good test for the rebels. Do they have honor?
Oh,
Or are they just, I like it.
are you willing to stand up to the people who at least supported you?
Yeah. Are you willing to stand up for your allies? Or are you just gonna play the numbers? Because if you play the numbers, then people have no reason to stick their necks out for you.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the case.
And she has a point too, by the way. It's just that this is though. Right. Now this is really cool. They both have really good points. I like that.
Yeah, I like how he's logic about it being one. They found us. They're simple farmers. Noble's already gonna find us.
Might as well
But
bring
it
the
is
fight to
definitely the
him.
case. If you can only hide for so long, you need to
True.
actually make a strike.
Yep. And if they can down a dreadnought, then that'll be great PR. Yeah. I like how the rebels do look very, ragtag, but they look equipped, but not like as well equipped. A little bit Mad Max. Basically, he is saying, all right, sister, you live on, and continue going. I'll turn myself into a martyr. That's it. He's basically going here, kind of expecting to die, become a martyr.
It's also the case of if you're not willing to stand up for the people, their cause is to help people like them, people who are subjugated by the mother world.
Yep.
And when
No,
those
I mean,
people come to ask you for help, you can stand
yeah.
up to help them.
Yep. If you step up and protect the people who stuck their necks out for you, more people will stick their necks out for you because they'll be like, well, hey, at least they
Because
tried
not
to
only
like have their
that,
backs.
especially if they win this, it'll also spark more people to see that you can fight.
Yep. Yep. I like it. I like it. No, that's very good scene overall. So we've had a lot of scenes that by themselves pretty good. It's not bad.
Yeah.
The Titus scene was short, sweet, made the point. Um, each of the member recruitment scenes here have been, yeah, this is fine. It
It's
had a
enough to
very
kind of
rocky start.
pick their characters up.
Yeah, had a rocky start, but some good character moments here. I'm digging it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do like that guilt is a common theme here. Her guilt, Titus's guilt, whatever drives him. Huh?
Mhm.
No, I do like it. He's like, well, hey, I'm dead in 15 years anyway. Might as well come out.
Mm.
Okay. Again, I like him. He's got the rogue charm here. Oh, okay. Now the other guys arrived on here.
Yep. The resistance didn't even last.
Yeah, honor charity. Well, allow me to be charitable to exterminatus.
Oh, so the ship's name is the King's Gaze.
Ah, okay. Okay, that explains a little bit of the xenophobia. So to them, hey, our emperor was slaughtered by filthy Xenos. Therefore, we're going to start not being so nice to outsiders. And you know what? That's a very logical. Yeah, I mean, it's irrational, but it makes sense. It flows logically. Like, if your king gets murdered by an alien, society would start being less trustful of aliens. Makes sense to me.
Yeah. And here they
Oh,
show off this thing's power
yay, good. Yeah, this is a good
to
chance.
show why people fear the King's Gaze.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, so they're showing the
They,
destructive power of this dreadnought.
yeah, they can nuke the surface a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, so this thing's capable of raising entire planets.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, so they weren't kidding when they say this thing's a world destroyer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do appreciate Snyder showing off this, like, some of this thing's power.
Yeah. Gives us
Definitely
an idea
setting
of
up a this is why people fear this thing.
Yeah. Now, I will say one problem Rebel Moon has so far, very similar to Force Awakens, lack of scale. As you point out, we don't know how long it's taken to get to all these points. Why is it, how long have they been traveling? I don't know. Like, from our perspective, it's been maybe a handful of days, but maybe it's been weeks. Don't know. So I don't know what size and scale of space we're dealing with, which is a problem. They need to show us a map or some kind of visual to help us understand.
They do seem to like have hyperdrive technology.
Yeah.
Though it definitely is a case we don't know to what scale. We don't know if like the dreadnought's the only thing with hyperspace capabilities, or if every ship it's common with.
Right.
They're definitely right in
exactly.
case it's lacking scale and it's lacking it kind of explaining some things.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
I assume snag's gonna happen and conflict ensues.
Yeah, something's gonna go horribly wrong here. No radios, I guess?
Alright, so they got scouting.
Alright, okay. Now, then, see, that makes sense. Like, 2 on guard while 2 rest, and you swap off. Okay, that's something sensible. Alright. May not be enough, but... Now, this guy here reminds me of an Urukai from Lord of the Rings. I don't know if anyone else is thinking
Wasn't that the guy on the ship?
Yeah, I thought that was the, Yeah, I thought he was...
So this was a trap.
Okay. Yeah, Kai set him up. Alright. Hey, that's cool. I don't mind that.
You know, I didn't say it. I had a feeling. Kind of looks like Boba Fett shit.
Oh, and they were transporting the little chair things. I do like these little chair things, by the way. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, they kind of remind me of the rollout droids.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to say it because I was like, he probably won't. I kind of called he was probably going to be the betrayer.
Yeah. I mean, it was 50-50 on that one. But I'm okay with him being the betrayer. There's nothing that conflicts with that.
Yeah, it's
honestly.
not terrible.
Yeah.
I assume
Oh,
he's then
he's a
going to
bounty
kill
hunter.
this guy.
Okay. Oh, he knows who she is. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So she is hunted. Okay.
That's why he did this.
Hmm.
So the betrayal is because she
Yeah.
did that to him.
Yeah. She probably did that. Yeah. Yeah, well, survivor. Or at least attempting to be. Yeah.
I would have, I would have liked it when she said piece of shitty. I wish she would have said, same to you.
Hmm.
And that's for my whole planet.
Okay, backward of the galaxy. So this is on the fringes.
So he's a prince.
Neat. Oh, okay. You're just a farmer. I don't. Yeah.
Vicious farmer. He figured out immediately that he was open to get with her.
Yeah.
Alright,
that's
this is
cool.
where
Alright.
you be smart and kill them.
Now, okay, the question is, alright, does he get the prize if he kills them? I mean, I assume him murdering them and taking their heads back would be good. So this is the point where they should all die. Like, he should, like, I mean, it's good for him to revel in it a little bit, but he should definitely be, like, killing, because he understands these are dangerous people. We have seen that he is deliberate. There's no way he's going to bring them onto the ship alive. There shouldn't be. If he does, he's a moron.
He's been shown to be prideful, but smart in his pride.
Yeah. Yeah, I really hope he doesn't do something boneheaded here. Yeah. Transport them paralyzed.
Don't
Why
be
are
dumb
you
and
letting
make
them
him
live?
paralyze them.
Why are you... Why...
Now he's gonna make him do the paralyzing.
Okay, so... Oh, no, so you were right. So it does just paralyze them.
No, so they are paralyzing.
Okay. Okay, so it didn't kill him, it just paralyzed him. Okay. Why is he making the farmer do it? That doesn't make any sense. No, don't make the... That's dumb!
Only way I can see is because he's trying to save this dude from being killed.
Yeah, maybe he likes the farmer dude for some reason. I don't know. No,
so it's fully just paralyzing.
Okay.
Just fucking do it.
Yeah,
Somebody do this.
Yeah, what's gonna stop it?
I'm sorry, the things release if you
What?
Why?
What? I mean, okay,
that is such a flawed design.
What? Hold on, what? Alright, no, that's really stupid.
Okay, so the things will release if you just put the gun in and then turn... What? How would he even know that?
I don't... What? Yeah, he's never seen it before! He doesn't know it works like that!
Also, I'd like to point out in this instance, how is everybody missing her?
Yeah, they suddenly become stormtroopers. Yeah. What? Oh, it's so dumb!
Okay, the movie immediately loses all credit.
Oh, it's so dumb. How does he even know how to release it? Like, he's never seen it before. It doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I mean, I knew they weren't gonna let her get paralyzed. Oh, actually, if they had let them all get paralyzed but alive...
They didn't even do it in, like, a smart way.
No,
now everybody has plot armor like hell.
Yeah, that's so dumb. Oh, wait, they didn't blow up the remaining rebel ships? Yeah.
They did so well avoiding the tropes to maybe have it all fall.
Well, I mean, they had a little tropes, but yeah, there's like, damn.
Look, they had some tropes, but like they did good at least subverting others, and then immediately all falls apart with this.
Yeah, that was so disappointing. Very, very disappointing.
I guess, like they couldn't have her get paralyzed, or like, well, no, I'm trying to think.
I mean, they could have. I mean, it would have been simple to then she has to get fixed or something. That could have been interesting. Like having a main character get paralyzed, like seriously damaged, and then they have to like fix it or something. I'm surprised they didn't blow up the rebel ships earlier. By the way, like why did you let the rebel ships go intact to begin with? You should have blew them up from the start. Like seriously. Oh yeah, your handguns. Yeah.
It's dumb now.
It's really dumb. It makes no sense.
Like, I honestly thought, like, at least they were going to subvert it in some way.
Yeah.
what type of system like that is designed where
Yeah, no,
I don't
know.
have to put in some external code or something like that. That the gun is the key.
Yeah. I mean,
Which the gun also just happens to be with the device. So meaning that's.
Yeah, the key is built in. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Now, if there was, for example, now there are ways they could have set it up. Like, we see one of them go off by accident and accidentally grab the wrong person, and so we see that there's like an emergency release around the neck area. I mean, I can understand emergency release around the neck in case, hey, someone gets caught by accident, you want someone to be able to like slap it and boom, get them, pop them out. Sure, but like, you gotta set that up. And, like, that character in particular has no idea what he's freaking doing. Now, what they could have also said...
All we saw was he put the gun in with the one dude, shot him, and then dropped. We are not led to believe whatsoever that's how it functions. That if you take the gun out, it just drops him.
Yeah. Yeah, and now, if they wanted to set up further Kai doing a double cross, and if they wanted to set that up, they could have laid in some background for that. So, like, Kai tells Gunner how to do the emergency release. Or, like, Kai sabotaged those things so they had an emergency release. That would be fun, but you gotta set it up. There's no setup for that, unfortunately. So, there are ways
they could have definitely set it up that he was after the colonel. Not the colonel, the admiral.
Yeah, wait a minute, hold up. He kills one guy! He kills one gunner, and that somehow puts the entire ship into spinning out. Wait, what? Hold up! Do you understand the stupidity of what just happened? He took out one pilot on a side gun, and it's taking out the entire dreadnought. What the hell? What? That is the most badly designed piloting system ever in the history of science fiction. Good sir, no. What? Whoa, boy, that's about as bad as the thing in the Creator having no anti-air defense. That is about as bad as that. Because that's the entire dreadnought right there. And it just got taken out by one dude stabbing one guy. No. Backup systems. Hello. Redundancy. No, it absolutely does not work like that.
So they just take out the Emperor's gaze?
The King's gaze, yeah, just by stabbing one dude. Yes, it's that bad. Yes, it's as terrible as you think. Yeah. Again, this is as bad as the Creator.
All of the goodwill it built up with this.
Yeah, I know. Oh man. I know. I'll give this guy credit. Like, he was going to paralyze them, reduce them to a controllable state before putting them on the ship. So, that was the right move on his part. It's just then the plot was like, haha, fuck you. Like, it's not his fault. He genuinely didn't do anything wrong on this one. He actually did things right. It's literally
only thing I can say he did wrong was not doing it himself.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only mistake he made. But he in character would have no reason to think Gunnar knew a secret trick to let him out. Like, nor would he suddenly expect his troops to all get astronomically bad aim. I mean, that's not his fault. So no, his character, good character, got fucked over by bad writing.
Yep, and here comes the obligatory, fighting against the main villain. Wow.
Yeah,
this is pathetic, Snyder.
Given that
you
this
lost
was part
any goodwill this movie had.
Yeah, given that this is part 1, I was expecting him to make it to part 2. I wasn't expecting this to, happen in part 1. I was expecting, to be long setup, and then we're going to arrive on the village, and we were going to get some prep and stuff, and then, it was going to be alright, part 2's coming, now we're going to defend the village from the guy. We didn't even get to that. We didn't even get to the cool village defense thing. I was looking forward. I wanted to see the logistics. How are they going to defend the village? How are they going to assemble the village and make it defensible from this giant dreadnought? I thought that would have been fascinating. And no, we don't get it. Because it's stupid. And they just would rush the finale. Of
course, also, strong woman beats evil main guy. Cool.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's, whatever. I expect it at this point. I mean, he's doing a decent job there with the cane. I like his use of the cane as a tool. It's not just a decoration. It's an actual weapon he can wield. Oops. Now,
Man,
okay,
I'm
so he
surprised he even
stepped.
wrote her to have a struggle.
Yeah, and
I
the
went from
big.
like enjoying this to now I'm just back to, this is dumb, and now I'm just gonna fucking make fun of the whole fight scene
Yeah,
because of that
yeah.
dumb shit.
Yeah, I mean, now, I will say overall, I enjoyed this more than the creator, because this had more good material in it than the creator did. But the ending sucks, very clearly. Same as the creator had a sucky ending, this has a sucky ending. But I will say this was, up to this point, was better than the creator.
He had built up goodwill, but he had ruined it,
Yeah.
like, he just ruined it all with that dumb shit.
Yeah, all the warning signs we had at the start of the movie, yeah, came right back at the end. He couldn't stay away. He just couldn't stay away from the bad stuff. He just had to go right back to the bad, lazy writing.
I had to go back to woman beats man.
Yeah,
we gotta have women empowerment. Evil man must be beat by woman.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine for her to fight him, because she's established as better.
I get that, but considering how this was, they might as well have had her suddenly go like, "Oh, I have superpowers now because I remembered the past. Fly into the ship and destroy it."
The problem is not her defeating him. The problem is how we got to her defeating him.
It's not earned.
It's set up badly. No, it is not earned at all. It's just pure dumb luck. She only survived due to absolute dumb luck and a poorly designed system and a poorly designed writing. It was really stupid. Really, really stupid.
So, Snyder, how are you planning to make a second movie when your main villain just died? The King's Gaze, which is built up to be this dreadnought, this world-destroying class, is now destroyed.
And you just blow it up. Yeah, this doesn't make.
Also makes me question how they were saying like, oh, a ship, fleet can take this out. They shot one dude and the ship just.
I know. That's what I mean. Like, that is the absolute worst designed ship I have ever seen. At least with the Executor in Star Wars in Return of the Jedi, like, they blew up the main bridge and that caused it to swing. I mean, okay, fine, they flew a ship into it to blow it up, and that had like anti-air guards defenses and stuff. They just couldn't get the careening vehicle that slammed in. But still, it's like, this was like, you just stabbed one dude. Like, how is one dude in charge of the flight path? Not only just it's one dude in an exposed, dangerous position. He's the gunner. How does that makes no sense. At least if it's a bridge that's guarded, that makes some sense that it would have a bad day. But, like, no, that was
it also makes me question, what's the point in gathering up all of these people?
They didn't do anything! Yeah, no one did anything. She did all the work. She ended up striking the roadblock. That doesn't make any sense.
Which also doesn't help me to like her as a character, because now she's looking like a Mary Sue.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't have to.
It's like gathering all these people up and then just going on the thing of, okay, Mary Sue activates Mary Sue powers. Everybody now just dumb. They've been lobotomized, so Mary Sue can win.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. Oh god, this is just awful. They had such an interesting cast, and they end up not doing anything. It's like, god damn it. I mean, I do like the little lore bits.
They also set up the one dude to be like a beast tamer-esque sort of guy, nothing with beast.
Yeah, you didn't do anything with a beast. Come on. You gave us this great scene of the Griffin, and then you didn't do anything with it. Complete wasted potential. Why would you recruit a general, someone who's probably better at tactics and defense than she is, and then you don't do any tactics or defense? Snyder, what the hell are you doing? Man,
and honestly made the rest of the cast pointless except for the farmer who was hot ex machina.
Yeah, I magically know how this works now. Oh. Okay, so they took Kai's ship. I assume, did Kai die? I didn't catch that. Did Kai get murdered?
So I guess me leaving early doesn't really matter. I mean, I could probably try to talk him away. Yeah, because it looks like the rest of the movie, nothing else is gonna happen.
Basically, we have we got 20-some minutes remaining. Do you want to pause here and give your thoughts before you have to cut out?
Yeah, well, we could probably just pause here.
All right, let's pause here. You give your
Because
final
I
thoughts.
genuinely don't think there's anything
Yeah.
interesting that's going to happen now.
I agree with you. So yeah, you give your final thoughts now. I'll finish out the rest of the movie solo here, and then yeah, we'll go over this dumpster, and then yeah, go. Yeah, I don't want to hold you up.
No, it's fine. But yeah, no, the movie did good building. Like the beginning, she was Mary Sue-esque, kind of explaining it. So I was like, okay, I guess I can disband enough to make that scene work. They go through introducing these badass characters to do their own thing. It does really good setting up these people as Mary Sue doesn't come in and save the day, and they're like, "Wow, you're really cool. I'll join you." Like they do good at showing her legitly talking to these people in a way that gets them to action. And then you just here's the big bad guy, here's the big bad ship, pew pew, all of them are dead. Good job. Now, and my question is, how are you going to make a second movie? You destroyed what apparently was like this major thing to the empire, the King's Gate, and it was just taken out so pathetically.
Yeah. It's like, no, I can't take any of the Dreadnought seriously ever again because just how bad that was. It's like, well, just shoot the one guy. There you go. Oh, how do we take out this power? Shoot the one guy. That's all you have to do. That one guy, kill him. The whole Dreadnought will lose control. There you go.
There are no defenses, no nothing. Also, went through gathering up all these people to amount to Mary Sue. Like I said, it basically, she might as well have turned into Rey and just been like, oh, force power, slam, pow. Pick up guys, spin him around, throw him around, because I am strong, independent woman.
Yeah, that is annoying. That trope is very annoying. Yeah, the 80 pounds when woman beating 300-pound muscle dudes. Yeah, that's it's terrible. I hate that trope.
All right, go ahead and give some of your thoughts. Give me a sec. I gotta do some stuff.
Oh, no worries, yeah. So pretty much everything Diesel said. The opening narration was rough. But then it had decent bit with the village, the quiet, peaceful village scenes. The bucolic village setup was well done. I like the dynamic with her, like her introduction as a PTSD person, outsider, blah blah blah. The setup of the village is fine. The village life, I liked all that. That was fine. Arrival of the Dreadnought, okay. Big terror from the Empire, sure, cool. That whole negotiation scene, that was fine. And then it starts getting stupid. Because in the Marines there, you got that whole stupidity. That gave us the warning sign of how dumb this movie was going to be. Then it shifted away from that, and we had the character intros, and character intros were pretty good. I like Tarak, the Beastmaster. I like him. I like Nemesis. God, I like Nemesis. Nemesis' design is wonderful. I really like her. She's a fun character. I want to know her backstory. Give me a movie about Nemesis, please. Tell me about these 16 assassinations that she has done. I want to see a movie on that, because that sounds cool. I would watch that. I'm fascinated for that, what we have here. That's the problem. All the side characters are kind of more interesting than our main protagonist. Our main protagonist is not bad. I like her flashback stuff was fine. The Princess Getting Life is stupid. Again, Goku. But fine, whatever. But then it goes right back to the stupid.
They set her up to be kind of like she's just the wind-up action toy with she was bland. The best way I can put her, very bland.
Bland, yeah, I agree. Like Tarak is interesting. Disgraced prince become a blacksmith who can commune with beasts. That's interesting. I hope there's something there. I don't trust Snyder to show me what's there, but Nemesis. Oh my goodness, yeah, vengeance for her family, and she kills a spider who's also seeking vengeance for her family. That's a great contrast, by the way.
Or showing the captain, showing the battle that happened, him leading his men.
Yeah,
you set up a bunch of other characters who are more interesting than the Mary fucking Sue that you decide to center your movie around.
Yeah, I know. You just hate it when that happens, when the supporting cast overshadows the main character. Yeah, this is a problem. This is not a problem only with Rebel Moon. This is a problem with a lot of writing. The main reason for it is they know, okay, we need to make female protagonists because reasons. But the problem is they don't know how to write the female protagonist to be a person. Gone are the days of Ellen Ripley and Sarah Connor. Female protagonists who are interesting, have depth, have flaws, have something compelling about them that makes us want to root for them. This main character has none of Ripley or Sarah Connor's charisma. She just fails. Or Delenn from Babylon 5, another great female lead. There are many strong
She's very
female
bland
protagonists.
in her deliveries.
Yeah.
It's very much like the only thing she knows how to really do is action.
Yeah, exactly. A strong female protagonist can work, but strength does not come from beating people up. Strength comes from character, and the character comes from humanity. You have to know how to write humans in order to write a strong character, female or otherwise.
And
That's the essence.
I definitely feel like they didn't do enough with the Irish dude and her. Considering there was history, he knew her, considering she was the one who led the assault on his homeworld.
Yeah. So
yet they did not, like, they had it mentioned, but he did not seem like at all happy or angry at her. Like, this is my, I know you because of what you did to me and my people.
Yeah. Also, hey Sage. Sorry, Sage was in the chat, so I'm just saying hey.
Fair enough. And I would have loved for him to have called her out with the, you're trying to do all this for what? You served the Empire, you had no issue doing this to my people and countless others, yet you stand here and tell me I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
How many worlds did you destroy?
Yeah. Have him throw her military history back at her, because he's a victim of it. So him getting revenge on her, like her karma coming back to haunt her, that's a great setup. Completely wasted, but a good setup. So yeah, they had.
I would have loved for him to have gone off on her a bit for it, and throw this all in her face, and potentially have her allies look at her a little different. Like, yeah, you're doing the right thing, but he's kind of right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they don't have to disgrace her, but they can, it can definitely be a case of a little bit of, they could understand where the dude's coming from.
Yeah, they could. I agree with you. They could have done a lot more with Kai. They wasted his potential. Totally agree. Any other thoughts before you have to go? Your audio quality is declining by a lot.
Yeah, sorry, I'm driving, but
That's alright.
Fuck, I wish we had done this sooner, so I could have gotten the full movie in.
Sorry, yeah, I did the gym this morning. That's why we had a late start. Sorry about that.
But yeah, no, it's all fucking. So much goodwill. Like, the beginning was iffy because Snyder was doing the typical beat you over the head with these are evil guys. All the evil guys are killed by strong, independent woman who's perfect in every way. Cut the ending and the beginning part out and have sort of the middle and do some basis around that. It was good world building. I enjoyed watching her interact with the other characters. I enjoyed kind of seeing the other characters. For as little as they were on screen, you could at least get a vibe from that. She definitely felt like just a plot device. She didn't even feel much like a character, just a plot device.
Yeah.
Because of how little interaction there is, like, outside of certain things, just such lacking in interaction.
Yeah.
You can honestly replace her with anybody else. Like, the farmer dude could have been the one going to say this, and it would have, no different impact.
Yeah.
So I feel like she was very much leading, and again, like I kept fucking complaining about, she felt like a fucking, like, I get she's like a top of beat, but come the fuck on, really? Towards the end of that fight, everybody just has Stormtrooper aim now? Nobody can fight back? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, everyone's
you
a
can't
Stormtrooper
tell
now.
me, like, well, she's an elite trooper. Yeah, and if an elite trooper's running forward and I have a gun, I can still shoot them in the back and they will probably die.
Yeah, exactly. She has no armor on either. I mean, it'd be one thing if she was wearing armor or something. I could see it.
Armor lays on thick. She's a Mary Sue. I don't like the fact that they did not properly set that when you take the gun out, that, the body drops, because it's like, okay, but the thing is highly advanced enough to know when you fucking severed the spinal cord. How do we know the thing doesn't drop them? Because, like, spinal cord severed, prisoner is now safe to release.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. They do show us earlier when he paralyzes the one dude that, yes, he gets dropped when the gun's withdrawn, but we as the audience have no reason to think that it's the gun removal that drops the body. We have every reason to think it's because the task is done. It completed the thing it's designed to do. That's why it releases the body, not because you remove the gun. We have no reason to think that's the trigger. None. That it's not set up at all. If anyone who wants to say, oh, but that earlier scene sets it up, no, it doesn't at all. We have no reason as an audience to think the design is that stupid. It's stupid, so no, it is not set up. Okay? Now, if they had thrown in a one-liner about how, oh man, isn't it dumb how, like, all you have to do is pull the gun out and it releases the people? I have so many problems with that the other day. You know,
I also would have liked if, the Irish dude, sorry, I'm terrible with names, so I kind of called him by
Don't worry about it.
he's identifiable. I would have liked if he had taken the dude and, like, you're going to do this because this isn't your fight. Like, he was trying to tell the dude, you know, this isn't worth the... Basically, like, trying to tell the dude she's not fucking worth it. This isn't your fight.
Yeah, that would have been fine. I would have liked that. Yeah, there's, again, a lot of wasted potential of Kai. I agree with you. Okay. Alright, I think that's pretty good.
And they could have potentially set him up as, like, the villain. He escapes, and he's out for fucking blood against her.
Yeah, that would have been cool and personal. I like that. That's a better idea than these writers had. There we go. Once again, we have definitely, these writers. Oh my god. All right. Any other thoughts before you have to go? I'm gonna subject myself to the last bits of this movie and then give my final thoughts more. I've already given a little bit, but I could probably think of more. This is so bad.
All right.
Actually, okay, here, question. So, did you prefer this or the creator? They're both terrible, but which one, like, would you, if someone had a gun to your head and it was like, pick one, what would you subject to yourself?
Creator, because at least I can enjoy the fucking world. Like, the world in this is cool, but the creator definitely left me with more, like, wondering about certain things. And this very much, I could say, is like, it's a typical futuristic sort of Star Wars setting.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? That is completely fair. So you think the creator actually had more creativity to it than this one did?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, you know what? I can definitely see the argument there. Like, I was arguing that, like, Rebel Moon at least has, like, a couple things right versus the creator, but you're right. The world-building creator is so much better than this. It is just leagues ahead of this. That's why it's so disappointing that the story sucked. But, yeah, I would say this has a less offensive story, but the world-building falls well short of the creator. Yeah, alright, we agree on that. Cool. Alright, well, I'll let you get going. You head home. You have a good night. Good luck finding the child that's loose in the basement. Don't worry, I will add a second one to keep you company.
God damn it.
That way they can take shifts, you know? Hey, I don't believe in child slavery. I'm going to let one of them take a rest. That way, you know? Anyway.
I will bust your fucking pipes again, I swear to God, Dom.
Oh, jeez, no, please, no. Alright, no, alright. Fine, jeez. Alright. Talk to you later. Thanks for suffering through this with me. It's better this way. We will probably not watch part 2, just so you know. I'm going to skip part 2 based on how bad this one is.
Well, the easy thing I can say is there shouldn't be a part 2 because there's no set. Do let me know afterwards because I probably won't be able to jump into stream. Do let me know how they try to set up part 2 and that sort of things. I am curious how he's going to try to backtrack, getting rid of like the fucking whole thing they set up.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't know if that's Belisarius, her dad, or not. I don't think that was her dad. I think that was just an underling. So I think her, like, adopted dad is still back on the mother world. That's probably going to be the setup.
Fair enough, but I also mean in the sense of the King's Gate and the way they set this up, like they even point out, you know, this is supposed to be the best fucking ship they got. Like, you do not want to be under the King's Gate. Like, you know, so they set up this dreadnought to be like the Death Star. And then they unceremoniously kill it. It leaves it like, okay, so what else does the Empire have now?
Yeah.
Because you set this up to be like the top tier of their fucking weapons.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Alright, I will let you know. Alright, I'll let you get going because, your audio is crumbling. Alright, talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye. Alright. Now I'm left solo on this. Yeah, this movie fell apart real quick, as so many do, sadly. Alright, we will now proceed alone. This is fine. God. Alright. So we're back on the planet, they're talking and stuff. Let's see. Good question, how this set up. I'm guessing that Belisarius is going to be coming in. I mean, we finally get them coming back to the village, so that's nice. I'm guessing some kind of shot, they're going to blow up the village from afar. Like, a nuke is going to slam into it and just blow it up. I bet you. I mean, that's just my guess. Come on, nuke it. Beautiful. Alright, beautiful place to die. Why is this? Alright, sure, uh-huh. No, I do like that it has double meaning. And it's like, oh, beautiful place to die. You know, she means of old age and with fighting. That's fine. Okay. Are they just gonna ride into the sunset and that's it? Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. The robot's got a crown? Oh, okay. Wonder what that means. Okay, so Anthony Hopkins' bot is, like, becoming the deer hunter or something? Alright, so now we flash back to the ruins of the King's Gaze. Alright, sure. Yeah, how much trouble is he in? Because, you know, like, I mean, you let your ship get destroyed real easy by a dude with a spear. Oh, okay, they have another one. Alright, that's fine. So the Empire has more than just one dreadnought. That's fine. Okay, we've got another one. Alright. Alright, I was right, so it's Belisarius. Okay, oh, that's cool. Alright, so they have a direct interface with the brain, with a Neuralink. I like that. I do like the designs of these guys. Again, the designs are great on this. One thing I'll say. I do like the designs. So this is the Adeptus Mechanicus, basically. Okay, so giving him a direct neural link, so he doesn't have to talk. He just has to, like, I guess, think. I guess they're gonna just transmit his... Yeah, this is definitely Adeptus Mechanicus right here. That's funny. I like the design on that. I mean, a lot of stuff ripped off from Warhammer. The designs of the dreadnoughts, the uniforms. Okay, so, do they have teleportation magic? Oh, okay, no. Alright, this is just a mental uplink. That's fine. Mental uplink, good for secure transmissions. Fine with that. Cool tech bit. Oh, God, I wish it had been set up earlier. So now we're going to see Belisarius as he is now. Also, that was Carrie Elwes as the king earlier. So that was fun casting there. Okay, good. You're leading with that. That's a good thing. Oh, he got old. Okay, so now she's one of the most decorated. Okay, now Titus is being hyped up. Okay, so Titus is a genius. And, she's a super decorated high-end. Okay, alright. And he's like, why? I was planning to do that anyway. Unharmed? You sure about? Oh, okay. Alright, so he is ordered to bring her alive. Alright. Alright, so they say regent, so he is the regent, so he's currently in charge. So Belisarius is kind of the emperor in some ways. Just hit him with everything and see what happens. Alright, I like that. That's a very Adeptus Mechanicus solution. Okay, so he's still alive, so they didn't kill him. So he gets to come back in part 2. That's, I guess, fine. Alright, that means he's tough. It's fine. Alright, and that's the end. I don't know if there's any post-credit thing. Okay. Alright, so the setup for part 2 is he didn't die, he's just seriously injured. And yeah, her dad wants her back alive, so he can't kill her, so he can't nuke her from orbit. And he's got another dreadnought, so now we've got another one. That's the end? That's the end. Okay. Alright, so, yeah. God, where to start on this one? I mean, we did already dissect some of it, so I'll try to speak in clip forms, because, boy, I want to have some clips out there of me tearing this thing apart. I really do. This movie is so damn dumb. It's so bad. The ending, anyway. Let's see. I don't know. What's a... I'll do Nemesis. I like Nemesis. Nemesis is really cool. I really like Nemesis. That was one of the best. That was probably one of the best bits. The Nemesis sequence was pretty damn cool. I'm gonna say. I really enjoyed that. Okay, here. Alright, I'll leave it on this, and then, yeah, I'll just leave it there. It's fine. I'm not gonna play it. Netflix is really picky about copyright stuff, so I will not remove the screen like I do for some movies, because they will catch that. Mind you, I have Netflix, so this is perfectly legal means. I will point that out. Indeed. Alright. Whew. Okay, so point 1, that ship design is stupid. I can't take dreadnoughts seriously if you have a design flaw that bad. All they had to do to take it out was to kill one guy who is in an exposed gunner position, stab him with a spear, and the entire dreadnought goes down. From here on in, the tactic to take out a dreadnought is shoot that one guy. He's not even protected. Yeah, he's got a giant gun in front of him, but there's no shielding on that. A spear can get through it. That means a gun can too. So there is nothing protecting these dreadnoughts. All you have to do is shoot the one guy. That's it. That is so stupid. Contrast that with the Executor in Star Wars, where the bridge is heavily defended with forward batteries and shields, and it takes that going down and a dude slipping through it in order to take down the giant Super Star Destroyer. This is the worst designed dreadnought in history. Whoever designed them should be the one crucified in front of the Senate. Put it that way. I can't take the dreadnought seriously because of how bad that design is. And it's a shame. One of the things I like is a lot of these things in the movie are really well designed. I like the design. The world's really cool. I like the Greek thing for the Colosseum. The cyberpunk aspect here with Nemesis is really nice. The different themes, the Wild West, really nice. I like the ship designs. I like different worlds. We got a variety of worlds. I love the alien designs. Very creative. I mean, you got Orokai in there, Lord of the Rings reference, but I don't know. I guess they had that lying around or something, so they could do that cheap. Or maybe it's a reference. I don't know. So, a lot of different worlds, good designs. I like that, but man, that is so dumb. That is so dumb. Yeah, as Diesel pointed out, they go through all this trouble to assemble a ragtag band of heroes, like Seven Samurai or Magnificent Seven. They don't do anything. It ends up, yeah, the big showdown we were promised for the finale of the movie doesn't happen. There is no Yavin 4 moment. And I guess that's subversion, but good job. You subverted our expectations and gave us crap. Good job. Good job, movie. You gave us crap. I was really looking forward. I mean, if you want me to think Titus is a genius, don't just tell us he's a genius like they just did. I mean, sure, it's good to flag him as such so that we have expectations for him to be a genius, so that, like, he has a rap now, so now we're aware of that as an audience, so we're not just surprised that he's pulling it out of his butt or something. No, he set up his genius. Okay, it's fine. But show us him demonstrating the genius by guarding the town, fortifying the town. I was really looking forward to fighting the town. The climax of Magnificent Seven is defending the town. So are they just delaying that to part 2? That seems, that's unnecessary. And it's stupid, because now we know the tactic to take out the dreadnoughts to target the one guy. I mean, there's no threat now. The main villains have been neutered. They're not threatening anymore because of how stupid. Now, that one guy was smart, very deliberate. He just got screwed over by the plot. The design of the chair was so awful. I mean, I like the design, the look of it, but the function on that? No, come on. At least show, like, an emergency release. Show us that he had to push another button or something. Like, maybe there was, like, a cancel button on the screen, and, like, he pressed that instead. Like, oh, man. Alright, yeah, let's go in. So, alright. How could they have set up what they wanted to do? This is a question I like to ask. This is like a question I like to answer. It's a nice writing exercise. How could they have gotten to where they wanted to go, but done so in a way that wasn't totally stupid and moronic? Okay, so the vignettes introducing the ragtag band are great. Tarak's sequence is very nice. Great atmosphere to it. Nemesis, superb. Love that. I like how we find out she was avenging her child, and, you know, that explains why she didn't just immediately murder the spider lady who was avenging her children. That's fine. Her whole back thing on revenge, very nice. Compares to her backstory. Flows naturally from her character. Great character. Great character there. Titus, it was okay. Brief, but we didn't need... I'm glad they didn't beat his character into the ground. I wish we could have seen some of this genius tactician. God, like, why would you tell us he's a genius and then not show us any of it? Wasted potential. Absolutely wasted potential from all three of those characters. I want to see more of them. But they're all more interesting than our main characters, which is who they focused on, which was stupid. We did get the background sequence of her character was fine, though. I don't really have any objections on that. It's fine. The blood axe scene where they tested the rebels, that was nice. I liked that moment. I did like that the main character is the one who brought them in. That was the right thing to say. That was a good moment. Good character moment for blood axe. Nice. Wasted, again, but good moment. So, alright, we have all those sequences. Okay, so what you want is to twist is Kai takes them totally off guard. They are caught, they're at the mercy, but a twist comes and they're able to break free. Okay, let's... there are several ways you could have set this up, okay? I think the smartest way would have been Kai double cross. Okay, here's how you do this. Okay, so Kai is a victim of Aletheria, or whatever her real name is. God, I forgot her actual name, actually. She's very... I remember Nemesis, because Nemesis stood out. I remember Titus stood out. Tarak. Yeah, those three. It's not Gunner, even, I remember. Gunner had a great character moment, saving that girl from the spider. That was really cool. They even lampshaded, too, which is smart. Main character, I don't remember her name, because she's just so forgettable and bland. But anyway, so the way you can set it up with Kai... Alright, so he's a victim of her. He knew who she was. So he knew who she was, what she was capable of. He knew he wanted revenge. So he's been setting this whole thing up. Instead of having it as just, I'm going to sell her out to the Empire and it gets money, instead, you set up the double cross, which is, so I know what you're capable of. I know what you can do. I know that if I get you in touch with the Empire, you're going to probably kill some dudes. And so I'm going to set you up to die because you killed my family and murdered and tortured my planet. But I'm going to have you take out some Empire dudes, too, while we're at it, because I hate those guys as well. So I'm going to double cross. I'm going to put you in a position that you will have a chance to do the thing you want to do, but you're going to die. And you're going to take them with you, and that's going to be good for me. So set him up as a double cross. All right, how do we do this? So he is the one who rolls out the crates, the capture mechanism. Those are in his possession during the movie. So you could show him messing with them, tinkering with them, doing something weird to them to set up an opportunity. For example, maybe he makes it so the gun's meant to paralyze them. It'll show that it did, but it doesn't. That they're not paralyzed. That it just thinks they are, and it's a fake out. And it kind of could be like, and then she immediately, being not an idiot, she would immediately figure out that Kai's double crossing him, and she would go with it because, well, hey, we're not paralyzed, we're gonna have a chance. There we go. So now you have big bad dude. He's actually smart. He's paralyzing them before transporting, before putting them on the ship, unlike the creator. Smart move. But you wouldn't expect Kai to tamper with the devices to make it so she's not paralyzed, and that they're all fine, that they're walking in essentially totally fine, and then at a key moment they're gonna get released because of his sabotage. He wouldn't expect that, because he would expect Kai to be motivated simply by money, simply by revenge. This bad guy would obviously see him as the villain, and it's fine. And he would just assume that, oh, well, you're just one of us. It's fine. You're player of worse nature. He wouldn't expect a double cross. There's no reason for him to. So, there you go. In one move, by just showing Kai tampering with the mechanisms and making it so they don't work as normal, you can then set up a really cool fight sequence on the Dreadnought itself where they take it out from inside as opposed to stabbing one guy. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I just stabbing one dude takes out an entire ship. It's like, this is the mighty Dreadnought, and all you have to do is shoot one guy. It's so bad. It's so bad. That's worse than the exhaust port on the Death Star. That's so bad. It's an exposed position, and it's all you need to do to take one of them out. Like, just fly a drone into that spot, and boom, you could win every battle just flying a drone in there. It's so bad. Oh man, like why would you put the bridge of your ship in an exposed spot? And no, it's the gun. So people are going to fire there. It's not even like an obscure exposed spot. It's literally right near the main gun where you would be targeting if you were firing at the vessel. It's so bad. It's so bad. It gets worse the more you think about it. Oh my goodness. So, alright. Anyway, but there you go. That's how you can fix Shokai tampering the mechanism. He's setting up a double cross. It's still within his character. It gives the others a fighting chance. It puts them into the Dreadnought. Now they can plausibly blow it up. Because Titus obviously would know how a Dreadnought works. He can point them to the weak spot. Nemesis has the source that can cut through anything. She can sabotage the mechanism. You can have, I don't know, maybe they've got some captured beasts on board. So Turok can do his beast things for her. There you go. It's slight change to the finale. You set it aboard the Dreadnought. You have each of the characters using their respective strengths, and Gunnar kind of just along for the ride, being heroic, and getting some experience. Maybe like he picks up a gun, starts firing, he starts showing some potential as a warrior. That would be cool to start up his arc. I think that would be nice. And then it gives an excuse for Kai to not be immediately murdered. Instead, he just fucks off, and it's like, hey, I gave you your shot, and maybe like in part 2, you show up, it's like, hey, I'm glad you're not dead. I gave you that chance to take out the Dreadnought. Hey, you survived. I wasn't expecting that, but it's cool you did. So they can't, like, hate him, but, like, they hate him because, yeah, he got him caught, he double traded, but they did set him up for victory, so there is that. They would have to give him that. Make him much more interesting, much more consistent. It would feel earned to a degree. And you show, it would just be better. And then you show, like, the big bad having to beat down on the whole team as opposed to just her. So it sets him up as a much more credible threat. I like that. So there you go. That would have fixed the movie right there. Very simple. honestly. It would have just required a showdown on the Dreadnought, which, I mean, you already have the interiors for. There you go. Alright. I mean, I think that's would have been a simple way to save this movie as opposed to what we got. I agree with Diesel. Creator was more interesting with his world building. This was, I mean, I like the variety, but ultimately, yeah, it's just another sci-fi epic. Yeah. Um, Now, going back to what I said about the main character, yes, she is intended as a strong female protagonist. However, you can't just have a strong female protagonist by showing her beating up guys. True strength does not come from beating people up and shooting them. Strength is from character. And in order to have character, you must have humanity. And in order for humanity, you have to know how to write people. You have to understand people. Stan Lee understood people. It's why his characters were so good. Steve Ditko understood people. It's why Spider-Man was such a fascinating character. That was Ditko. You have to know what a human is and how a human behaves to give them character. And if their character is compelling, that makes them strong. And there you go. That's the basics of a strong character, male, female, or otherwise. And this character doesn't have it. And she is a weak female protagonist because she has no character and thus no strength. So that's my lecture on that. I'm probably gonna have to repeat that a whole lot. But yeah, strength is from character. It's not from shooty bang bang. And this is something a lot of writers don't understand. It's a very common issue. You saw it in the Batwoman show. You saw it in the Supergirl show. They get hung up on the fact that it's a woman. Well, okay, cool, but it's a character first. Okay, it's not a woman character. It's a character who happens to be a woman. Now you can have aspects of femininity represented in there. So okay, this character is a woman. Cool. Have her deal with femininity. Have her femaleness play into her character. Have her concerns be something a woman would deal with. Nemesis is fun because she had children and they were murdered, so she avenges them. She is the avenging mother, the grieving mother. That is cool. You know, Kai is avenging his family too. You know, from the male perspective. Also cool. Avenging family is a common thing. That's something anyone can do. It's great. But, you know, a grieving mother is a cool, powerful archetype. Nemesis is a great character. Nemesis is a stronger female protagonist, by the way, than the main character, because she's got more to her. And she's well acted. Better acted, I would say. Um, so, yeah, that's why I like Nemesis so much. It was like, oh yeah, you got a cool hat, and you got a cool backstory. And, yeah, your actions make sense. They flow from your backstory. I love it. So, that was good. Yeah, I want to see Nemesis movie. I want to see its Rock movie, but yeah, part two, I sounds like it's gonna be more of the same because it's like, what do you do? So it's okay, you main character guy who just failed and got his ass handed to him. Here's another dreadnought. Go do it again. This Empire is so stupid. Good lord. It's like, you just got beat down by a handful of dudes because of the glaring design flaw on your ship. So you just gave them the exact same ship with the exact same design flaw and expected different results? It's kind of the definition of insanity, good Emperor. Yeah, no, that's really stupid. It's really stupid. No, it's not gonna turn out. It's not gonna be different. It's gonna be really dumb. I I don't want to see how they're gonna. Obviously, they're setting it up for her to go to Belisarius and kill him and maybe save the princess or something like that. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I really wanted to see village tactics against a superior force. Like how are they going to neutralize the air superiority? I don't know. Now, if you want a better version of the story, go watch Seven Samurai. Go watch Magnificent Seven. Go watch the anime Seven Samurai, which is a very good show. I really like the Seven Samurai anime. That is a futuristic version of this same story, but way better. Way better. Like, it is so good. You should. You know what? We'll probably watch that at some point with Diesel because there's no chance that he has seen it, and it is very good. It is this story, but competent. So if you want to see futuristic Seven Samurai, go watch the anime Samurai 7. I think You know what? I need to check the name. Give me a moment. I think I said Seven Samurai. Seven Samurai. Yes. Okay. All right. My bad. So yeah, Seven Samurai is the Kurosawa movie. Samurai 7 is the futuristic anime. My bad. Go watch Samurai 7. That is the competent version of what Zack Snyder is attempting here. There you go. That's my anime recommendation for today. Oh, yeah. I don't want to mess with part 2. It's too much stupid. It's too stupid. No. But I'll let Diesel know how they set it up. It's pretty bad. Let's see. Any other thoughts? I can't think of anything. Alright, I'm pretty much done with this. Let me know in the comments below. What did you think? Did this movie make you lose brain cells like it did me? What do you think about this versus the creator? I'll agree with Diesel. Creator's world building is better. I would, however, watch the sequence with Turok, Nemesis, and Titus. I'd watch those again. If you just took out those chunks of the movie, I'd watch those again. I'd watch the main character's backstory too, because that was not bad. That was well shot and well done. I like that. So I would watch those bits again. This movie has bits that don't insult my intelligence, but unfortunately it's bookended by bits that do insult my intelligence, which sucks, and I don't like that. God, I hope writers... Why do writers suck so much on movies these days? I just want a good sci-fi, man. Just give me some good modern sci-fi. Quit it with the garbage, please. Alright. That will do it for here. Hey, we do this on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm going to be upgrading my computer soon here, and hopefully able to run Pal World and Baldur's Gate 3, so look forward to that. I'm still doing Minecraft, don't worry. Minecraft is still a thing I'm going to do. I am currently working on a mod pack for a streamer who I really, really like. They are going to be opening up a server soon, and I'm developing the mod pack for it, and I'm having a lot of fun. It's going to be on Fabric for 1.20.1, so I will stream a test version of that maybe today, depending on how things go, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how I feel today. But I will try to do a Minecraft stream from that mod pack to give a preview of it. So look forward to that. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hey, again, I'm live Tuesdays and weekends on a regular basis. Check me out live, join in the chat. Many thanks to Sniper and Sage for joining us in the chat. I really appreciate it. Glad you were here. Many thanks to Diesel for putting up with yet another terrible movie. I think our next one will be Dune from the 80s, which is, it has its flaws, but it's a lot better than this. I would take Dune from the 80s. That was my third time watching it. I would take that over Rebel Moon any day. And then we'll do Dune Part 1 here at some point as well. Get it set up for Dune coming out in March. Oh yeah. So, let me know in the comments below what you think of this movie. If you have any movie recommendations, let me know too. We'll be going back to Hazbin Hotel Tuesday as well. We're doing the last 4 episodes all at once. Weren't able to do it last Tuesday. I was too busy. But that's okay. Alright. Thank you very much for joining. This is Dominic Bytes signing out. When next we meet, may your robot body be fully charged.
Also, hi, Dominic!
Hey, Dominic Bytes. Welcome. Welcome on by.
Yes, welcome to the stream, Dominic Bytes. Hopefully everything works out for you, buddy.
Welcome to stream, Dominic!
Hi, Dominic.
Dominic says, hey, yo, Dominic, how's your day going? Glad you can make it.
Hello, Dominic. Dominic Bytes.
What's up, Dominic? Welcome in, welcome back to the lab. How are you doing today?
How are you doing, Dominic? How's your day been, bro? You doing good?
Hello, Dominic. Hello, darling. How you doing, darling?
So, hello, Dominic. How are you doing? Welcome in.
Hello, Dominic.
Dominic! Hello, Dominic. I hope you're doing good today.
Dominic, hello. Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hi.
Hello, Dominic. How you doing?
How's it going, Dominic? Welcome in.
Mwah. Hello, Dominic. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome in.
Hey, Dom. So good to see you. Hi.
Hi, Dominic. Hi, sweetie. It's good to see you.
Hi, Dominic. How you doing?
Hi, Dominic. How are you? Lovely to see you.
Hi, Dominic. What's up?
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic Bytes.
Hi, Dominic. How you doing?
Hi, Dominic. Hi, Dominic.
Dominic, hello.
Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hello.
Dominic Bytes, hello.
Hey, Dominic. How you doing?
Dominic, thank you.
Can you stop slamming shit?
Hey, Dominic.
Dominic Bytes, how's it going?
Wait!
Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hello.
What's up, Dominic? How are you, man?
Hey there, hello, Dominic. How you doing, darling? Welcome, yeah?
Dominic Bytes, you productive little devil. Dominic Bytes. Oh, it's you.
How's it going, y'all? If you haven't already, definitely go check out Dominic Bytes, a super cool and lovely streamer. They're super cool. Very like synthwave, futury vibes. They do like a Byte Club cinema stream. They're an absolute vibe. Love them. Definitely go give them a check out. Go check them out. Go give them your love.